Hello everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back to our project from Love from Lizi August Kit 2023. And today we're on project number 5 out of a series of 10. And we are going to use, I beg your pardon, I think I've put it upside down. We are going to use this fabulous embossing folder. So we're going to start doing that now. Oh, do excuse me, I should have muted my phone, but never mind. And we're going to use this as a backing paper, but in a slightly different way. So I'll show you what we've done with it in just a second. But what I have done, we're making a 5x7 card, and I have used one of the fabulous pattern papers, I should have said. And I've also made a 5x7 mat just to cover the card. Now, if you want to have some of the white card showing, this is just an ordinary white card. If you want to have some of the white card showing, that's absolutely fine. Just make this mat a bit smaller. Or if you want no mat at all, that's fine too. But I wanted a pattern on it. Now, what I've done with the embossing folder is I've used my watercolour pencils to be precise, and I've painted a rainbow effect on it. So there is the embossing folder, and I've just painted a rainbow order stripe with my watercolour pencils and just allowed it to dry. I did this last night, so I've allowed it to dry overnight. And on the back, because I wanted this propped up a bit, on the back I have got some foam tape. And I'm just going to very quickly, or as quickly as I can anyway, pull the backing off. I didn't pull it off beforehand simply because it was face down or facing up, right face up, and I didn't want it to stick to my table. So I'm going to take that off like that. Whoops, off you go. And I'm going to grab a bit of glue stick, which I've got just beside me. And what we're going to do, as we always do with foam tape, I'm just going to quickly run some glue stick over it to stop it grabbing instantly. It just gives us a bit of time. And we are going to make sure we've got the card the right way round, and we have. Absolutely fabulous. And we're going to stick that roughly. Now, as I've said, it's that glue just stops it grabbing instantly. So if it's not quite where you want it, you have got a little bit of time to lift it. But there we go. So this is I think this is about a 6x4 embossing folder. So if you use that, you can put another mat between that if you want to. But I think the rainbow and this pattern paper complement each other beautifully. Now, I have used this, and I've taken that from one of the other papers. This paper here, I've just cut the square out and cut the heart shape out. And I'm going to put that there. And again, I'm going to use my glue stick for this. So we're just going to very quickly pop some glue on the back. And I've noticed our neighbour's workmen have arrived. So if you hear a noise in the middle of all this, that's what it is. But we haven't got much more to do, so hopefully we can get away with it. So we're going to stick that in the middle like that. Now, in one of the other papers, you had some squares which had sentiments on, and it says happiness. This one says happiness and joy. And all I did was I cut out the circle with the sentiment on it, because the square didn't look quite right. So we're just going to very quickly pop that on there before the noise next door starts. And just to finish off, I've got my hot glue on, and I can see it's oozing out nicely, so it's nice and ready. I've used some of these beautiful bows. We get some pre-tied bows, some bows already made, ready-made bows, that's the word, in the kit, which is every crafter's dream. And all I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them with my glue gun in the corners of my rainbow mat. So do mind your fingers when you do this, because it's hot. So I'm going to put the same colours in the opposite diagonal corners. So we're going to put one there and one there. And if it slightly goes off the edge, I'm not too bothered. This is reasonably flat, so it should go into an envelope. It's got a little bit of dimension with the foam tape on this rainbow mat, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And we've just got one more to go. And we are done, guys. So there. We managed to get that finished before they start making a racket next door. So there we go, guys. There is our card, making our 5x7 card with our embossing folder, and I've used it to create a rainbow mat. So I hope you've enjoyed that one, and I hope that you're liking these videos. If you are and you're not yet a subscriber, please do first of all, give me a thumbs up, I'd love that. And please do subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. And I'll be back tomorrow, but tomorrow is a different project. That's why I'm labeling these projects as projects and not cards, because they're not all cards. So tomorrow's project is not a card, it's a bit of home decor. And we'll be using one of the papers and one of the embellishments that came in the kit. So do pop back tomorrow and find out what I get up to next. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Do take care, everybody. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.